The KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. I believe the same side, stepping and kicking left side. Again, after you make miss, you can throw a right hand, you can throw an elbow, you can throw a hook, you can throw a kick to high. This is just a good way to work with a partner. We're doing low. This is a good one for because you'll drop your partner, especially if it's a beginners or amateur fights. Often that's a psychological advantage is to drop them. The professionals, they don't worry about it so much because they want to fight. They want to hurt each other. They don't want to give them a break. Self-defense wise, if you drop the guy, you've got a chance to leave the situation. And again, it's also a psychological advantage. Stepping in and pivot. When you're working with a partner, it's important to actually try to push them. Even if you're not going hard, even if you're letting them make miss, you don't want to be missing your target. Then they're practicing making miss from the wrong spot. They're practicing getting a different part of your leg. You actually want to try to push them. You have to work together, but try and keep it real.
So when you were training, Mark, just learning the sport, and you were doing a move such as this, would you be performing this move like hundreds and hundreds of times a day, or how? Like when you train, would you do something like this maybe 50 times?
Yes. What we do, we have classes as well as training time, and we'll do partner work like this. Pad work like this as well is important once you get a little bit more experience. Or you can grab a partner even if you're a beginner and work on moves like this. You can work on it in the bag, you can work it on in the mirror, you can just do it just standing there, practice. The more you do it, the better. The more you do it.
So this video is good for beginners just wanting to get a taste of the sport, but there's no substitute for going to the gym and working in the gym.
No, this is this will definitely help, but gym's the best, definitely.
But I guess using a video such as this, someone could get a real leg up on it then. I mean, if someone was diligent, watched this video, rewound the video, watched it again, got their form down and practiced slowly at home and got these moves down, if they went into a gym, they'd have a big leg up, wouldn't they?
Definitely. Technique and knowing actually how to do the move will help a lot. What's happening here is pairing the punch, stepping in and kneeing. Like we talked before, you can parry and kick, you can parry and elbow. He's parrying the punch, stepping in, reaching with the right hand around the neck and pulling in to the knee.
And this particular move is the move that makes Muay Thai, sets it apart from other styles of kickboxing.
Believe me, you can actually feel those knees through those big belly pads quite well.
Really?
Oh, yes.
So, Dale, you were saying this is the definitive move of Muay Thai.
Yeah, and this sets these fighters apart. And what happened when I was in Thailand, the first year I was in Thailand, they sent a team of American kickboxers over that were used to the old PKA style of fighting where you weren't even allowed to kick below the waist. The Thai fighters, even the smallest Thai fighter was beating up the biggest American kickboxer.
Really?
Oh, it was pathetic.
Knees are a great equalizer.
10 fights and 10 knockouts, and most of them were by knees to the body or by kicks to the thigh.
Were they?
And at one point, there was one mismatch fight where one fighter was a Thai fighter was 120 pounds, and he was fighting a very large black Afro-American. I'd say had to be close to 200 pounds, and he was dropped in the first round.
No way.
Yeah.
Size is a factor, but it's not the only factor, that's for sure.
One thing is, as you get better in Thai fighting, you can learn the acupuncture points and the nerve points, which will make your kicks much more effective. There are points on the thighs, or points on the calves, or points even on the arm, and if you know the points to hit, you can intensify your strike by at least 100%.
Really? So when you hit somebody on one of those points...
Yeah, just as an example, on the outside of the thigh, just above the knee, both on the outside and the inside, there's acupuncture points, and even a kick of 20 or 30 pounds pressure on there can do a lot of damage. It will cause a lot of pain. Obviously, a kick right on the knee itself is going against the joint, is going to break the leg.
In Muay Thai, attacking the knee is legal. Full Muay Thai rules, of course, it's different all over the world. That's one reason why it's very important to keep the knees bent and be ready for that all the time. I haven't seen that as a problem with professional Thai fighters simply because they're ready for that.
Yep.
However, if you're not ready for that, that can be very dangerous, and definitely a good thing to remember, self-defense.
I saw a fight between a boxer and a Thai fighter, and the boxer was taken out within 30 seconds just because he got kicked on the knee.
Now, when you say be ready for for having a knee struck, how can you be ready for that, Mark?
The knees are always bent so they don't get hyperextended when they get hit. Your leg's strong. Of course, you don't want to take the hit, but you're ready for it in case you do. You can move the leg like we saw a little while ago, making mist. That's another way of doing it. You can lift your leg off the ground. There's a few things you can do. The main thing is always keeping your legs bent, just in case you're always ready, just like your hands always up.
Yeah, and the most important factor is you don't put all your weight on, or more than half your weight on the lead leg.
I see, okay. Well, we certainly learned a lot in the video today. I'd like to thank the color commentators, Dale Floyd, former president of the World Kickboxing Association, and Mark Brackenbury, current North American Muay Thai champion. Thanks for joining us today, gentlemen. I know I've learned a lot from this tape.
That's right, Scotty. It's great to be here.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for purchasing and viewing Step by Step. This is step one. We'll have further steps coming up, so as you master these techniques, please refer to the sleeve included with the video. There's a 1-800 number. Feel free to call that for further updates. Thanks for joining us.